Stupid Garbage Podcast.
Oh, I like that. All right, hello.
Hey, kiddo, why wouldn't you have moved before starting?
Yeah.
All right.
What a thing. Yeah, that's true.
Here we are. What were you saying?
So basically, I wanted to tell you about a fun drinking game that I saw on a show that I'm watching.
Yeah.
And it's not much of a drinking game, but they just say we're going to drink while doing it, so it counts as a drinking game.
I drink whenever I feel sad. That's my game.
I drink whenever I feel happy.
Yeah, we're alcoholics. So what's the drinking game?
Basically, so the show is Cougar Town.
Okay, off to a terrible start.
Amazing. I don't know what episode I'm on, but Jennifer Aniston was just introduced to the cast as a therapist. My God. I think it's like season 2, episode 1 or something, or like, anyway. But there's a scene where Grayson introduces this game, and it's basically you come up with 2 movies, and you combine the titles because they have the same word.
Which one is Grayson?
Robert, put your pants back on, I swear to God.
I haven't been wearing pants this whole time.
How am I supposed to... Okay. How am I supposed to pay attention to the podcast?
Putting the boys away.
Theater of the mind, dear reader.
No, those are my balls. What? Theater of the balls, dear reader. It's a new
Anyway.
dawn. It's a brave new world.
So I forget what they did, but they did something where they were like...
Which one's Grayson?
Grayson is...
Grayson Frankie?
Spoiler alert.
You talk about that show all the time.
Oh, I love Grayson Frankie. Oh my goodness. Grayson...
Now I'm confused.
I'm going to not do a spoiler alert, actually. Grayson is the neighbor of Jules Cobb, who is the main character.
Who's Jules Cobb?
The main character, Courtney Cox.
She's the mayor of Cougar Town?
Nope, she's just a woman that lives in Cougar Town.
Was one of her parents a puma? Is that why her face looks like that?
Oh. You're so cute, but you're
Yes
so
or no?
mean. No.
I'm Jessica. I'm asking.
she's pretty.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Wait,
The American public deserves to know.
She was one of your celebrity
Why
crushes.
does she look like that? She was. I thought that Courtney Cox, boy, what a name, was
Courtney.
very attractive back in like the mid 80s.
When she looked like a boy.
Like pre-Friends.
That's when you like
No,
her.
I'm in that one Bruce Springsteen. Courtney Cox is, I guess, the love interest of the Bruce Springsteen music video "Dancing in the Dark" for the song of the same name, and so in that video she happens to have short hair. She's attractive and also has short hair. By the time she got the Friends job, something was up with her face.
I don't think so.
And things have gotten progressively worse.
Well, it's funny because
Obviously surgery, but I think there's also maybe
mid-sentence.
Voodoo at play.
Mid-sentence.
Some sort of witchcraft.
Your sister thinks that I do voodoo, so I should consult my
You do voodoo.
colleagues. I would real talk though. I would love to learn how to make a voodoo doll.
Voodoo doll.
It's very important to me. I don't have any serious enemies, specific ones. How do I voodoo the patriarchy?
I was gonna say your enemies tend to be very vague.
Yeah, people
kind of like
that
a
hurt
Luke
animals.
Skywalker-esque. Something else I thought about Star Wars.
Okay.
Since we're talking about it,
I was gonna say I have a million thoughts that are up in the air right now that are half started.
keep those plates spinning. Oh. I was thinking because we did a deep dive on the Star Wars universe. We watched the first 6 movies.
Damn right we did.
Something I was thinking about, another reason why the prequels don't seem to be as good as the requels, as you would call them, a requel, frankly, was because in the originals, it was Luke wanted to go join the Resistance and blow up the Death Star and kill Vader and kill the Emperor. In the prequels, I really didn't have any idea. There was no overarching
Motivation?
plot or I guess the crawls were like, hey, war, but
yeah, I think it's more, but it was more
it
was more a reaction. Although Luke's was too, because he didn't want to do it. He was just like, oh, fuck it, I guess I have to go do this stuff now. But I feel
he wanted to join the Resistance.
Yeah, but not.
All he really wanted was going to Toshi Station to pick up some power converters with his friends. But beyond that, on the back burner,
Okay, you can put it down.
was his desire to get off this goddamn rock and go somewhere that only had one sun.
This rock.
Yeah. Can you smell what this rock is cooking? It's Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru. I think they're done.
Jesus.
I think I left him in too long. So... Anyway,
that's not good.
Yeah, that's just a thought I had.
Oh my God.
A problem with the prequels is that there was, by the time you got to the end of it, you're like, oh, I guess that's what this movie was about. But there wasn't any large
Sure.
overarching plot that was really explained in the beginning, which maybe, you'd argue like, yeah, well, that's, what are you, a child? Like, you need the plot to be literally spelled out for you in the beginning. But the original movies did that, and it made it a lot more...
easily followable.
Simple, frankly. Yeah, you're like, I get what they're trying to do. They have simple, actionable goals.
Yeah, and it's like, you know what ride you're on for.
Yeah, I know what they're fighting to do in the end. Whereas in the prequels, I'm like, okay, I guess they're going now to get Grievous and then end the war. To what end?
That's true. We didn't have a war until the end of the second episode anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But you were saying about Courtney Cox and her cat face.
So when Cougar Town starts, it literally, which I don't remember, opens up with the scene of Courtney Cox like touching her body parts and be like, oh, this arm flab is too fat and my wrinkles and my skin isn't as elastic as it used to be. Like, she's kind of just sitting there like...
her claws aren't as retractable.
Exactly.
Her
my
tail
eyes
doesn't
can't...
swish.
Yeah.
She was the original Jellicle cat.
Stop.
They can see in the dark.
I cannot believe that my parents didn't hate that movie. It is beyond me.
It might be generational. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe. No, because... Whatever. My brother has some friends that liked it.
Yes, he does.
So I don't know if it's a generational issue.
To be fair, not this person, but generally, your brother hangs around with some ruffians who have questionable taste.
That's true. That's definitely true.
But anyway, Courtney...
I think he had multiple friends that didn't hate it, actually.
Courtney Cougar.
So anyway, so she, in the episode 1 of Cougar Town, looks fine. Like, she's already insulting her own self. But let's hear me out as someone who, like, doesn't really... I think that Courtney Cox was pretty in Friends, and I think she was pretty in Cougar Town.
Objection, Your Honor.
But,
Bullshit.
But I'm saying that by the end of Cougar Town, or, like, more recently, she definitely...
Turned into a ghoul. She went
way too hard.
She was very pretty. Then she spent 30 years, I guess, undoing all that.
It's hard, because, like, as you know, like, I found wrinkles on my face the other day.
Yeah, but your wrinkles are pretty.
They're not.
I don't think she aged. Now, if you look at Jennifer Aniston, who
she didn't age.
I'm sure has had, before Friends took off, she had a nose job. Like,
really?
I think between seasons, there's a running gag in Friends about her nose job, because I think after season 1 of Friends, she got a nose job. So anyway, it might have been before Friends, but I don't think so. So anyway, she probably has had some, like, cosmetic touch-ups and stuff.
She also looked in that movie that everyone was obsessed with her. What was that movie where she played like a garbage lady? Thing? Yes. In the trailer she did like a strip scene.
Jason Sudeikis.
Yes.
Emma Roberts.
And that little blonde kid.
We Are the Millers.
Okay. So that movie
We're the Millers. Meet the Millers. No.
Sure. It wasn't We Are the Millers, but
I think it was We Are the Millers.
I don't think so. Anyway, but basically that would be funny if it was. And I was like, no, it's anything but that.
I think it's We're the Millers.
Anyway, in that movie, though, she already, like, her face almost just looks bloated all the time. Like, I think it looks like she had some weird, like, fillers put in, but it just made her face look really round and, like, waterlogged. Yeah,
she had Ebola.
But I think since then it thinned out again, but I'm not really sure. She probably just keeps getting different procedures, which maybe don't... Oh, it is We're the Millers. It's awkward.
Lick my balls.
They're out, so why not?
Not anymore.
Anyway.
You told me to put them away.
Theater of the mind.
Theater of the dick.
Anyway, so yeah.
Theater of the
Jennifer Aniston in...
And balls. Courtney Cox.
In Cougar Town, in the episode that she's in now.
Yes, get to the point. Good God, Jessica.
God.
What's your problem?
You're hell dealing with.
We're 8.5 minutes into this and you haven't finished your first sentence.
So basically, I don't remember what... Like, as you know, I'm very not fast on my feet.
Slow, some might say.
You could say that. I'm very slow on my feet.
Yeah, Jessica's flat-footed.
Sure,
Jessica's
bow-legged. I walk on my tippy toes 90% of the time. Like, I just have a foot...
Fetish, yeah, no, I get
problem.
It. There was someone who I learned about having a peg leg, but I can't remember who it was. You talk.
I already don't care about this story.
Yeah, fair enough.
Basically, though, it's like... So, again, you combine two movies that share the same word. So one of them was like... Oh, like a whale escapes and starts producing chocolate or something, and then it's like Free Willy Wonka. So like the person will say
okay, so you describe,
the summary of the movie, and then people have to guess.
You describe a hellish amalgamation of two movies.
Yeah.
And I have to figure
hellish amalgamation. I tried to YouTube the actual scene because the descriptions they did were really good, but I don't, like, as you know, I cannot recite anything, and I didn't write it down because I literally just watched it in between recording podcasts.
Trying to think. Someone got hit by a cannonball. Had to have their leg
It's amputated. A lot less metal than this. Like, I think they create their own plot. Like,
No. I apologize. I'm thinking of a real.
right.
I'm thinking of a real human being.
Oh.
I've been trying to chase.
I thought you were
this.
playing the game.
No, there's something on the tip of my tongue. Oh, a man. I think obviously in some military exercise, he was hit by a cannonball in the leg, had to have it amputated, and came back. And people started calling him, like, Peg Leg Jack or whatever his fucking name was. Let me try and
You're so weird.
look it up.
This is a thing that should have been done before the podcast.
I mean, this shouldn't be done at all, but Peg Leg...
Well, thanks for the discretion.
Peg Leg Porker, that can't be it. That's a barbecue restaurant in...
So anyway, I would say that this drinking game
Nashville.
would be quiet while you're researching, Robert.
Fair enough.
I would say that this drinking game would be really fun. I feel like you'd have to have like a writing component because it's kind of like, you know, thinking on the spot might be hard for some people.
Some people.
But like kind of like charades in a way, but also like just drink when you get an answer right or something, and then or drink if you get an answer wrong.
So, Peter Stuyvesant, who was a Dutch explorer who settled a lot of when the Dutch owned New York City. Stuyvesant, Bedford-Stuyvesant, a neighborhood in Brooklyn, like a very hip happening is named after him, Stuyvesant. He has a lot of stuff named after him. He was one of the early settlers of New York. He got hit he hated the Jews. He got hit in the leg by a cannonball and had to have it amputated at the knee. And then he was like, back at it again, you can't stop me. And people just started calling him Peg Leg Pete.
Oh.
And Old Silver Nails, which he put silver nails at the bottom of it. No, I mean, he seemed to be a wealthy man, but yeah. I was reading about this 400-year-old early colonial settler who was like the governor of all of New York, and like they called him Peg Leg Pete. It just seemed very...
I feel like that
14 schools and a tunnel named after Peg Leg Pete.
Everything back then was just lawless.
I'm going to start calling Bedford-Stuyvesant Bedford Peg Leg Pete.
Sure.
Bedford PLP.
You should come up with a nickname for our mayor.
Our...
Mayor.
Mayor?
Mayor.
Like the mayor of White Plains?
Mayor of New York.
Oh, de Blasio.
No, isn't it Cuomo?
Cuomo's the governor.
Even better.
Of the state. Cuomo, more like homo, easy.
We'll
such low-hanging fruit that it's basically a root vegetable. It's underground.
We'll workshop it. I didn't realize that his father was the governor. It seems kind of
yeah, he's his
Nepoptic.
Andrew Cuomo's father, Mario Cuomo, was also, and now the Tappan Zee Bridge the new one is called the Mario Cuomo Bridge after his dead father. And if you go to Nyack, which is not a place really worth going to, it's a sleepy little town, and all over the place, years after the bridge
is it sleepy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Years after the bridge I've been there twice, I think. You've been there once with me.
I would not describe it as sleepy, is what I was trying to get at.
Sleepy little place, Jessica agrees, wherein all over the place, years after the bridge has been built and the old Tappan Zee was torn down, and the bridge has been named the Cuomo Bridge, there are signs everywhere saying, don't change the name of the Tappan Zee Bridge. Yeah. Which seems to me, I don't know how they could possibly care. Like, I don't think they're selling merchandise or anything of it. Maybe they are, but who's buying merchandise for a bridge?
I don't think I think it's just literally saying, like, because it's like a generational thing where, like, the older people always give each other directions verbally. Let me, please.
Go ahead.
Please.
Go ahead.
They give each other directions verbally, like idiots. No offense. But, like, you know, we use Google Maps. Or, like, maybe even if someone was, like, they hear Google Maps and they're like, take the Mario Cuomo Bridge. And you're like, what? Where is that? And it's like, you know.
That's
a fool might not be able to recognize, oh, the Tappan Zee, got it. Like
that's preposterously stupid. No offense, Jessica.
Well, look, I'm not the type of person that I want the Tappan Zee to be named the Tappan Zee because I don't like change. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be the Mario, like, I don't know who Mario Cuomo is. Like, obviously I know of him, but he doesn't mean anything to me, and that bridge has been a bridge, like, my entire life. Like, I don't understand why we have to, you know, rename it. It's kind of obnoxious.
I guess he got to.
You don't have to.
It's he got to, so he chose to. Yeah. It was officially named after former Oh, okay. It was officially named after former Governor Malcolm Wilson, though the original name continued to be used. Where does the name Tappan Zee come from is what I'm trying to figure out. I think Tappan is a place in New Jersey. It was built from 52 to 55 to cross the Hudson River at one of its widest points, which doesn't seem particularly wise. Do you know the Brooklyn Bridge was built from like 75 or 76, 1875 to like 1883? So when they started construction on this gigantic bridge from Brooklyn into Manhattan, the car had not been invented. They were building this bridge for... I've told you many times.
Yeah.
Horses and foot traffic and trains, I guess, in theory.
Yeah, you have told me this. I mean,
That's
good
pretty
that they made
crazy.
it as wide as they did, I guess.
Tappan Zee is named for an American Indian tribe from the area called Tappan, or
That's
Tappan.
nice.
And Zee being the Dutch word for sea. Of course, the Dutch were the early settlers of the area.
This was the Indian Sea? The Native
Well,
American Sea?
It's an interesting way of putting it.
It's a weird... Whatever. That's nice though that they recognize the Native Americans because we have a little bit of a bad habit there.
Well, yeah, I guess a lot of the stuff around here is the Bronx is named after a dude. I think he was Dutch, but maybe he was like, I don't know, Belgian or French or something. His name was Bronx, so everything is called Bronx. It's the Bronx River, the Bronx. He just owned a lot of land.
Sure.
In like this 1600s.
I mean, that's how most land is named, I feel like, so...
I don't know.
That adds up.
New York is not,
Yeah, but maybe York was named after a dude.
I guess that's possible. Touché, Jessica.
Bested.
Tit for tat.
So one of my preps today,
Yeah.
I don't know if this is going to be really bad and really stupid, but if it is, feel free to just tell me now. But you are oddly savantish at 21 questions.
20 questions.
Okay.
As my it's fine. You're thinking of 21 Pilots,
I don't
which
know.
is a shitty band, but
You're creepily good at it to a point where, like, it really alarms me. Dear
you
reader,
want to play 20
so
questions?
I have a thing that I was thinking of that's, like, a little obscure, but not really, and I wanted to see if you would just randomly get it.
Okay.
Dear reader, one time I asked Rob to play, and my answer was the fish from The Cat in the Hat, who, as you guys know, you might not even remember that he was in it because he's such a minor character in this fucking story.
You're terrible.
And I also, like...
You're like, it's a guy, I guess.
Yeah, and I was like, it's, like...
Every single
You're
question
like,
I
what kind of
asked-
medium? I'm like, it's a movie, obviously. And you're like, no, it was a fucking
It was
book
obviously a
first.
book.
And I was like, oh.
Every single question you either answered incorrectly. I was
Yeah.
like, is he a mammal? You're like, yeah, sure. Or you would just say, I don't know. I'd be like, is he the villain? You'd
Yeah,
be
yeah,
like,
Well, because the fish is, like, a perfectly neutral character.
pass.
Because he's like, he wasn't helping the heroines. He was kind of like, guys, don't...
Not heroines.
Don't... Or,
Boy.
Yeah, I guess heroes.
Boy, male cat, one woman.
If you have a man
Girl.
and a woman hero, it just becomes heroes, right?
Yeah.
Sexism at play.
Also, again, there were two male characters.
Fine,
and one
protagonists
female.
is what I meant to say.
You can
So
just say heroes.
the fish didn't help the heroes or the protagonists. He like, I guess, no, the cat wasn't the villain. The husband. So, who the fuck was the villain? Like the step-husband?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Whoever read this book to you.
The fish didn't help
Dr.
the good
Seuss
guys.
was
He
the
didn't help the
villain.
bad guys. He kind of was just there and like slightly annoying.
Enough about the fish.
I'm just saying he's hard to answer questions about. But Rob got him, which I thought was incredible.
Yeah, amazing.
I also did a really shit job.
You horrible. It was horrible.
Yeah.
Jessica and I once went to America's most eclectic restaurant, the Cheesecake Factory, and we were just, I think, waiting for our appetizer, and I said, all right, I'm thinking of a place. And so she was guessing for maybe, let's say, 10 guesses, and then I just happened to text my brother saying, Greg, I'm thinking of a place. And I put my phone down, and Jessica, we just kept going back and forth, and I think she went to like 30 guesses, and she was nowhere close, and I said, it's Hogwarts.
I didn't realize that it was a made-up place.
You did. You eventually got to that, and then still couldn't come anywhere close to
I
it.
know, but it took me like such a long time.
So anyway,
I think we got to like England or something, and I couldn't. Like,
Jessica, it's in Scotland, but Jessica took many guesses, well over 20, did not get it, and then Gregory
I'm very bad at this game.
Gregory texted me 20 minutes later, off of the clue, Greg, I'm thinking of a place, and he said Hogwarts.
This was a lie that Rob is telling for the podcast.
It's not a lie.
Yeah,
Don't.
full on lie.
No, it's not a lie. It's a fun story. I don't want you telling people it's a lie.
Don't tell me what to do.
I'll throw your phone out the window. So Gregory, Jessica is very jealous of my brother because he's much smarter and funnier than she is, obviously. That's what's happening here. You hate Greg. Admit it.
I'm way funnier and smarter than Greg.
See, this is what I'm talking about, dear reader.
Now you told everyone that listens to the podcast that I'm stupid.
Yeah, I shouldn't have pretended like my story wasn't real.
Don't retaliate with more lies.
What? That you're dumb, stupid? Stop hitting me.
I'm not hitting him. I'm just tapping you with two fingers.
Ouch, ouch. You hear that, dear reader? Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Your forehead is very...
Somebody help.
Hollow.
It's not hollow. It's flat. It's the word you're looking for.
Should I check your bones?
Please stop checking my bones.
All right.
That's not a thing that anyone does. And if bone checking was a profession or even just a pastime, you would not be qualified to do it.
How dare you?
What do you mean, how dare I? You don't know anything about human anatomy. How many bones are in the human body?
I can, 216.
206.
Close.
How many bones are in?
Close.
Because I've told you this 30 times.
232.
230 are in a newborn body.
Very close.
Because I've told you all this so many times.
Yes, and I'm really getting there.
I tell you this every time you tap on my bones. I say, Jessica, you don't know anything about bones. And you go, what? And I say, and that's the first thing I do. What? I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't know that bones had marrow in them or didn't realize that bones were made primarily of calcium.
We had a whole thing because marrow. Anyway, it truly does not matter. But yeah, look, I just want to knock on your bones and make sure bones. They're safe.
Yeah, the Bone Podcast, Boner Town, ladies and gentlemen.
If your bones started decaying, I don't know what I'd do with myself.
We're the boners. What were you talking about? Cougar Town or something? 20 questions.
I was going to ask you to play.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, I'm thinking of. I don't know how to start it.
Okay.
Of a character, I guess.
That's racist.
No, that was already really specific.
I know who you're thinking of. It's racist. Okay,
it's not.
This character. Well, we'll see.
It's absolutely not.
We'll see. This character.
Stop it.
Stop. Okay, are you thinking of a thing or are you thinking of a character?
A character.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, is this character male?
No.
You don't sound sure.
No. It's not male.
It's not
They're
male.
not male.
Is this character without a traditional gender?
No.
So is it female?
Yes.
Okay, 3 guesses.
3 guesses on gender.
Well, you
Good
can't.
fucking job.
See, Jessica, you can't because you're.
No, they are not male.
Because you're terrible at this game, and also terrible at general descriptive activities. When I ask you if they're male, and you go, nah.
Okay, definitively, no, they are not male.
Shut up! It's too late. You're leading
Don't
me down.
tell me shut up.
I'm gonna put this quarter in your throat.
That wouldn't really do a lot, to be honest. It's just a quarter.
All right, avoid.
Nope.
So exactly.
Okay.
Put your money where your mouth is. Quite
question.
literally. I'm telling you, you're very bad at this, and you're making me not want to play.
Sure.
You can't. You have to give straightforward answers and not.
I hear you. I heard your complaint. It's resonated with me. I will be better. Continue.
You're an ass. So it's a lady, fictional character. Is she American?
No.
Is she white?
That doesn't have an answer. I can't. No, she's not white.
Okay, so a female ghost of a black. It's the ghost of Harriet Tubman. I'm assuming it was racist. So okay,
It's
character.
not racist.
She is colorless somehow. Is she a human or humanoid? No. Okay. Is she is the creature that she is? Does that exist, or is she a fictional creature? Okay. Is she an animal?
Yes, she is.
Is she a mammal?
Yes, she is.
Is she a mammal?
Look at how decisive I am.
Yeah.
Is she a mammal? Who knows? But I'm saying yes.
Yeah, you probably not you.
No, she is.
It's probably gonna be some.
She's a mammal.
It's probably gonna be Charlotte from Charlotte's Web.
That would have been a good one, but she's the main character, so it wouldn't have been a cool victory for the podcast. So this is not the main
character. That's great. No, you owe me a question after making me guess if this thing was genderless.
Sure.
It's a female, not white mammal. That's all I have so far.
Again, the white thing I thought was a hard question because obviously it's not a human, so I can't really give it a race. That's not fair.
All right, well, we'll see. Was she as a mammal? Is she either canine or feline?
Yes.
Is she feline?
No.
Okay, so she's a canine, presumably just a dog, but we'll see. Is she from a children's?
Yes.
Okay, children's story. Is she? Is the medium that she was at least most popular or first introduced in a children's book?
These are the tough questions. Yes.
No, they're not.
Yes.
No, they're not. You being ignorant to the answers
Yes.
does not make them tough questions.
Yes.
Yes.
Book.
Okay. Do you know what a book is?
Read yes.
Have you been keeping track of how many guesses?
No.
All right.
That should be my job, but
White, American, to which you said yes.
I said no.
You said no, not American. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Pretty sure.
Do you know whether or not she's American?
I'm pretty sure she's not, but I don't know.
Because
No, I'm pretty sure she's not American.
I'll grant you I wasn't paying close attention, but I thought you said she was.
No, she wasn't.
Okay, then I really wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said no
um,
from the get-go.
Fictional. I think that was question 10.
Okay.
So, okay, she's from a book. She's a she. She's not the main character. She's not American.
Yes.
She's a dog.
Yes. Or a canine.
Or a canine. Is she... She's not the main character, goddamn. What is this book from the last, let's say, 30 years? You have no fucking clue, do you?
I'm going to say
fucking
no.
know.
What would 30 years be? Is it the 90s?
It would be 19... Are you kidding me? You're asking me what 30 years ago was? We're... Jessica... This decade,
Math
this
is
year
hard.
ends at a 0. No, it's not, man.
Okay, so 2020.
1990.
That's what I said. It was the 90s.
You said the 90s.
Yeah,
Okay,
the 90s.
look, Jessica.
It was, I would argue...
Not argue, it's a fact.
I don't know
It's an
I don't
objective
know the
fact.
answer to the fact, so I would say yes, older.
Older than 1990.
Yeah.
A children's book. But who fucking knows if any of that's true. Does she talk?
No.
Or let me rephrase that. Does she communicate in any way with the other characters in the book? Or the reader?
Not really.
Not really. It kind of sounds like she's just a dog.
It's not as obscure as I usually go. It's a little bit more...
I don't know. Is it Winn-Dixie or something? Winn-Dixie
No.
was a boy, wasn't he? Who remembers?
I think Winn-Dixie was a dog. It was
Winn-Dixie was definitely a dog.
Yeah.
I'm saying...
Oh.
Is he a male dog? No,
Fuck me.
I don't think Clifford the Big Red Dog was a man. I'm pretty sure he was circumcised.
I've never
though.
seen Winn-Dixie. Or read.
Neither of...
Okay,
I might have read some
It was
of
before
it.
my time.
No, it wasn't. But,
Anyway, so back to the thing that I'm talking about. She doesn't really communicate in any significant way.
Okay. Was this...
It's
Okay.
like the fish from
The Cat in the Hat?
Pinocchio. Yeah, I don't know why I'm going to fish. It's like, she can communicate in that she's a huge whore. We've discussed this on the podcast. She is disgustingly sexual. But she can't communicate in the sense that she can, like, warn them of danger.
So it's not Lassie. Got it. Okay, was this book made into a television show? Or movie?
Absolutely it was. I don't read.
Right, that's fair. Was it made into a movie that I've seen?
Yes, absolutely.
Let me ask that question again. I've seen with you.
You haven't seen specifically the movie with me.
What does that mean?
Am I allowed to elaborate? Like, I don't know how 20.
You're allowed to. I guess you don't have to. You're not obligated
You
to.
and I have seen...
I would like an answer that makes sense.
You and I have seen things that aren't the movie together. So I know
yes,
you...
we saw a bus yesterday. It was amazing.
Oh.
I saw the moon
Actually,
last week.
I'll tell you. I mean, look, no. We saw something related to it. Like, we saw something that was inspired by the book, and there's no other interpretation. It was literally the book then inspired this thing that you and I have absolutely seen together.
This movie.
It wasn't a movie. It was like a thing.
Oh.
There is a movie, and it's mostly the movie, but we saw some weird nerd shit about it that wasn't... Like, how you and I saw that guy who dubbed over Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Like, that wasn't watching Harry Potter. It was watching some nerd doing shit that was related to Harry Potter, so obviously you would have had to know that Harry Potter existed.
Wizard people, dear reader, look it up. It's a good time. Okay, so this book, you think...
It's a book.
maybe from the 90s, presumably British, about this.
Where'd you get British?
You said she's not American.
Yeah. Okay.
And maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think you know.
I'm just curious
about anything.
I do actually. Fuck you.
That's not English language.
I'm almost 100% positive I know what country it is.
Okay. Peculiar. It's a female dog?
Mm-hmm.
That's a stupid bitch. That bitch Carol Baskin.
Stop.
That bitch down in Florida. Again, she didn't kill
fine.
anyone. She's just a weirdo. But
yeah.
Okay, I'm getting off track. Is the movie animated?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Circling the drain here, dear reader.
He's usually faster than this.
No, I'm not. It's just we're not on live radio, so it doesn't seem this fucking slow.
Okay.
I'm letting you know now. This has been horrible.
That's what I said. Maybe you're going to tell me it's a stupid idiot idea, and you should...
I did, but we're doing it anyway.
Oh, I could have just not.
Yeah, I know, but okay. So it's a girl with a dog, and she does cocaine. What?
Nope.
That's what I heard. She's Chinese and does cocaine. Okay.
I don't know what you're referencing.
Let me ask you this, and
Sure.
I don't think you can decide if this counts as a question. I don't think it should, but it's up to you. Are you sure I know what this is?
Yes.
Okay. Because sometimes, Jessica and dear listener,
I'll think you were a different boyfriend. I get it.
Dear leader, you'll say like, oh no, we definitely saw this obscure Japanese horror film. Like, no, that was
It was you by yourself.
something that for some reason you did on your own.
Yeah.
Like, no, that Instagram post that I favorited 2 months ago. Like, I don't even know what Instagram is.
Nothing
frankly.
to me. Yeah.
Okay, so a girl, a dog, a canal, Panama. Okay, the character are all the. I'm sorry. Are all the characters animals?
No.
No. Is the main character a human?
Yeah.
Child? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
You seem perplexed.
Yeah.
Do you know what a human is?
Yes, the main character is a human. Yes. Mm-hmm. No question about it.
Okay, do you know how 30 seconds ago I said this doesn't count as a question and then I asked that question? I'm going to do another one of those. Do you know what this is?
Yes. It's huge.
Huge.
Yeah, I mean, like, you'll absolutely know it.
Fucking huge.
It's actually, there's like a common thread through our relationship that does reference this book movie. So it's, I'll tell you later and then you'll be like, oh.
Backdoor Sluts 9? Jessica, please don't spit on my
Sorry.
face. Save that for after the pod.
Damn.
Save that for the after show. What, for our live stream, we're on Twitch right now. That's not true.
As a social media manager. Okay.
No, you need to manage our social media accounts.
I've already actually thought up a couple of social media posts for us.
Amazing.
I'm really just on a fucking pod roll.
A pod roll.
Anyway, please keep guessing.
Right. Okay, this woman dog.
Sorry.
You have to stop spitting on me.
All right, I'll look up.
Okay, whatever works. The main character is a human, we think.
Yeah.
Not American.
Mm-hmm.
If I may clarify on that too, I mean like the story's not American.
Oh.
Like written by someone not American.
Know.
You have no idea. You mean to say the characters are not American.
The setting, yeah.
The setting is not American. I'm worried that it's something like,
I'm
let's say...
sure I know where it is and it's not America.
I'm worried that it's something like, let's say, Madeline, which of course I know.
It's French.
Well, yes, but I'm saying of course I know of the books. One of my sister's names is Madeline. But I don't know that there's a dog in that.
No. Well, yeah.
I'm worried that this character might be...
too obscure?
In a large, well-known media... in a large, well-known project.
No, I don't think so. But I also really pay attention to the animals and things, so I could be wrong. But it's not like, I mean, like, okay, in Bambi, like, do you remember, like, that there's a character, like, a skunk and a rabbit and stuff?
I remember Thumper. The rest of the movie.
You don't remember the skunk?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I remember Pepe Le Pew, but I don't think that was from Bambi.
Okay. All right. Well, let's keep going.
Is this movie... This is I'm sorry, I forgot already what you said. This is an animated movie, you said?
Yeah, ask questions about the movie itself and you'll get it in a heartbeat.
Okay, it's an animated movie.
Probably.
Is it a Disney movie?
Yes.
What?
I believe so. Disney-esque, that's for sure. It's a Disney movie.
Is it Pixar?
No.
Okay, just Disney?
Yeah.
And you said the... I'm sorry, you said the... Please don't drop things on me from above.
Okay.
As opposed to dropping them on me from below. Do you... Stop it.
I didn't. I took it off of you. Calm down. We're playing a game.
Stop it.
Just a leave.
Okay, I don't know how many guesses I have left. Like 2. Okay, it's a Disney movie. God, Disney movies with a dog. With a female dog. And
the dog is very much not a big character.
Okay, Disney movies
So
wherein the main
Disney movie
character
with a dog.
is a person?
Yeah. Another, like, hinty hint. Like, there are multiple main characters. It's not
No,
just
I figured...
Yeah.
I figured, as much as I was breaking your balls, I figured you were trying to decide who the main character was,
Yeah.
not trying to decide what a human being...
No, I was.
I'm sorry.
No. It was the constituting as a human being thing.
Jessica, this is
Like,
why this is what makes it so difficult to have discussions with you about human rights, because you don't even know what either of those words mean on their own.
No, and then I came to the conclusion the main character is absolutely a human. That's it. That's it. They're just a human.
It's gonna end. They're gonna end up being like a ghost or a skeleton or
Okay, well,
some subhuman, like a Jew or something.
You'll understand.
Yeah, I went there.
You'll understand
You
that
just
it's
got
hard
slammed.
to define it. Okay.
So okay.
Things aren't as binary as you make them out to be, Rob.
So
Open your eyes.
I'm assuming it's no. The Iron Giant took place in the United States. Damn it.
Is that Disney?
No. Also no.
I'm pretty sure it is like genuinely Disney.
Genuinely Disney, based off a book. Oh yeah. There are not that many.
All of them.
No, like Cinderella's not based off a book or
Based
Snow
off of
White.
a story.
Yeah, that's not the same
Like a
thing.
written story. Books.
Like folklore and a book are not the same thing.
Mine is a book.
Okay, I don't need your attitude. That's what I've been saying this entire
I don't know why I shouted
time.
that. I'm sorry.
I've been saying it's a book, and you go,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a book, Rob. Like, yes.
No ifs, ands, or buts. It's a book.
It's a book. Kind of hard to write a book without those words, but here we are. Disney. Jessica thinks it's a book because she doesn't really know
why
what
are
a
you
book
not asking
is.
about the plot at all?
Because I only have 2 guesses left, you baboon.
Okay.
Don't tell. I'm the only one who ever wins this game.
Yeah, it's true.
I say I'm thinking of a person,
Okay,
and you
okay.
take 60 guesses to end up always at George Washington.
Because you do a person, and that's like that could be.
It doesn't matter. It
Anyway.
doesn't matter. Jessica, you're doing a fiction. Be quiet.
Okay.
Or you'll think of a thing, and I'll get it. Or you'll be like, oh yeah, I guess I was wrong about everything I told you.
Yeah.
It was Winnie the Pooh.
Like,
Sorry.
right.
Oops.
Another book.
So I'm trying to think. What? Yes.
Forget it.
This is not helpful,
Yes.
Jessica.
No, absolutely not.
A really big Disney movie from book. All right, I can just start crossing off Disney movies. It's not Frozen or Frozen 2 because
That was made within the 30 years too.
Right, but you said the book was made more than 30 years ago. Jessica. Okay, so a movie that's probably like 35 years old.
Who knows?
Ish. Jessica doesn't know, so why should I?
Definitely not like the Frozen.
Yeah, no.
entangled-
I'm Jessica. This is my system. This is my design.
You're right.
It's not Tangled. It's not The Princess and the Frog. It's not Moana. Let's see. Before that, I'm gonna say, I don't think there was a dog in Mulan.
Oh, okay.
I don't think
There was a dog in Mulan. It was really little and had black ears. And it was tan. And it had a spot on its back, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not positive about that fact.
Okay, I'm gonna
It
assume
was like a really little thing.
that was a cricket, Jessica.
No, there was a dog in Mulan, for sure. Unless it was only in my Mulan coloring book, but I'm pretty sure it was in the movie.
Anyway, I'm assuming it's not this dog.
I'll show you a picture after. It's pretty cute.
I believe you. There wasn't.
It doesn't have a neck.
Was there a dog in Pocahontas? No, there's a
Yes,
raccoon.
there was a pug. He was white.
Oh, that's right. The governor, Jessica.
Oh my god, this could be my...
Let me cycle through it. This
Feel how
could-
sweaty I am. Look at how excited I'm
Why?
getting.
Oh,
I'm just excited.
Jessica, I have to really impress upon you how little pressure there is, especially because we might as well just be playing this, you and I, because no one's listening to this. Although to be fair,
No.
many times before in the past, in all fairness and in full disclosure, we've played before, and you've told me like I'm sweating, I'm breaking out in hives,
Oh no,
I'm nervous.
yeah, this has nothing to do with the fact that we're
Yeah,
recorded,
it's like it's the Super Bowl. Jessica doesn't. So anyway, doesn't perform well under pressure. Okay, so Pocahontas, there's also a dog.
He's a male dog, though. I'm pretty sure.
Ariel and the Little Mermaid. I don't think
There's a dog. It's a sheepdog. It's Eric's.
Okay, I don't think there's a dog in Hercules, but
Hercules might not have
I feel like
dog.
the demons turn into children and say their dog got lost. I think that's as close as it gets.
Okay.
Yeah, who's autistic now? Also, fair enough. I don't think any of these were based off of books. Hercules is obviously Greek mythology. Ariel is based off of a statue.
Anderson.
Mulan
Hans Christian Andersen.
Well, I think the statue was first, but maybe that's not true. Pocahontas and Mulan were real people, obviously. So
yeah.
Disney movie based on a book, which Jessica insists they all are. We're 0 for 4 right now.
They're based on written accounts. I feel like that's
okay. All of human history is based on written accounts.
not the fucking statue.
A really big Disney movie?
I don't know why I'm doing it.
With a dog. And a maybe human character.
There are plenty of human characters in this movie. It's not...
But it's not Pixar.
No.
Thus, it's not Toy Story.
Yeah.
Thus,
and
it's
they're not human.
Bug's Life. That's true.
They're iffy, I agree, but I think I wouldn't have said yes to being human.
Right, if you said that Woody from Toy Story was human, I'd understand
I'd say no.
The confusion that eventually landed you to going,
yeah.
Also, you could argue, I think you'd be very wrong, but you could argue that Andy is the main character, or the engine at least, by which Toy Story exists. But you
could argue that, well, anyway, yeah, so, I would argue that this character you would agree that this character is human, and then you would tell me I'm stupid for even questioning it.
This character's just a person.
This character's just a yeah.
Just a guy, just a gal, just a child,
just a guy being dudes.
Old man, yeah. I am the Frito Bandito.
Frito Bandito
took place in the Disney universe. When you say Disney, you mean like it was made as like Disney's now bought half of
it was Disney.
The intellectual property.
Again, the fact that I was confused about whether it was 30 years old should tell you it's not super new.
See,
like,
No, I know. I'm stuck on like Goofy and Pluto and all that, but that's not based on a book.
No.
No, I know it's not them, and also they're not human.
Sure.
But those are the only. That's when I'm thinking Disney. Going back beyond, I mean, it could be like I figured it could be like Sleeping Beauty or Cinderella or Snow White, but all of those are Beauty and the Beast. Is there a dog in that? There is.
There is the dad. No.
I feel like he runs off.
She has a dog, right? Don't they have a dog? The dad owns a. Do they have a dog?
I think they do. He's turned into an ottoman.
Oh, that's no. That's the dog in the house.
Yeah.
He turns back from, but I'm pretty sure. Is that the dad's dog that? Because wasn't the dad traveling with a dog and a horse?
And the dog came... No, just the horse.
And there are wolves in it. Anyway.
There are wolves in it. Boy.
That's a good question. I don't know if the dad had a dog.
Boy.
And I think well, it's irrelevant.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Is this not a Disney movie?
The plot like gravy thickens.
The plot like magma thickens and burns through the floor.
Disney movies. Lilo and Stitch was a Disney movie.
I made a reference
to
the episode we made an hour ago, but they're not going to get it because it wasn't this episode.
What?
I made a reference to the magma that I was talking about last episode.
Yeah. But that was something
else. Would have been
else.
funny if this was a 2-hour podcast, but it's not. Anyway. My God. So what were you saying? What was the next one you brought up?
Well, I was saying Lilo and Stitch is Disney, but problem with that is that
he's the dog.
He's the dog, and also it's not based on a book, to my knowledge.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of problems with it.
Sure.
It does take place in America. It's Hawaii, but that counts.
Yep, it's not.
As do a couple of the just Pocahontas, I guess, takes place in modern day, at least America. What's now America. Mm-hmm. Hercules does not. Mulan does not. Tangled might. Who knows? Frozen's in a fictional place. Princess and the Frog takes place in New Orleans, so that's something.
Older.
No, I know. I'm just
Sure.
saying. Ariel is in the ocean, so
She could be anywhere.
Whatever. Kiss the girl. It's obviously not the Lion King because there are no people in that.
Mm-hmm.
Nor are there any dogs, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
It was an animated movie based on a book. The book. Let's try. Okay. Let me ask you this. In this movie.
Yeah.
In the Disney movie.
Mm-hmm.
Does the dog belong to the main character? Is it their pet?
Do I have to pick like one main character? Because if I have to pick a main character, no. But she is the pet of one of the main characters. I hope that helps. From your eyes, it doesn't seem to have. It's like kind of, yeah, again, this character is like similar to whatever the dog's name is, like Percy. No, I think that's the assistant. I don't know, whatever the dog in Pocahontas is. Like it's there, but it's not like a big character.
Okay.
I mean, I remember the dog being a character, but it's possible that normal people would not.
Does the dog do anything besides be there?
It does.
Like, does it drive the plot forward in any significant? So it's just there.
Yeah.
Okay. Briefly. Okay. I'll ask one more because this is.
I want you to get it.
This is going too long.
Stop trying to like make your last question count. Just like keep asking questions to move the.
All right. Jesus Christ. Does if I kill myself, does the game end? Do I win?
No, you don't win. The game does end.
We can't have that. All right. Honorable suicide might be the path I go down, but we'll see. Okay. Does does this take place in somewhere in Asia?
No.
Europe?
Yeah.
France?
Nope.
England?
Yep.
London?
Yep.
At the time, modern day London?
Sure.
Like as opposed to the 1700s?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
What do you mean you don't know? Are there cars?
I do not. Probably.
Oh my god, you horses put two.
It's very much
provincial lifestyle.
It's much like The Little Mermaid, where it's like.
Is it high fantasy?
What is high fantasy?
Is it fantasy?
Yes.
Is it fantastical?
Yes.
That was a stupid question. Let me rephrase that. Is the premise fantastical?
Yes.
Okay. Like Pocahontas you would argue.
It is fantastical, Rob.
Okay.
I know what you're asking. Yes.
You seemed confused by every single question I've asked you so far. Pardon me for trying to clarify.
It is fantastical.
Okay. Are there two main characters? Or two precisely? I'm asking you.
It's complicated.
Okay, is there a group of main characters?
Yeah.
Are they a group of friends?
Yeah.
Are they children?
Yeah. I thought you'd get this in like 7 questions.
Is the book...
Oh my god.
So you're saying I definitely know the movie.
Yeah, I don't know what's
the
happening.
book?
I don't know. Probably.
You don't know.
It's huge. It's like a big movie. Like, you have probably read the book. Again, you and I have like multiple inside jokes about this thing. Like, you very much know it.
Pass. I don't know. I got nothing.
Are you serious?
I got nothing. I don't know what we're doing.
Now I feel stupid because am I wrong? Is it not Disney?
Maybe, but let's see.
So you want me to... You give up. This is on... I was literally picking this game because you're so good at it, and now you give up for the first time ever.
I usually am. We're at like 50 minutes, so I can't just... I would keep guessing for... all right, they're friends.
Get to 55 minutes.
Fine. They're friends. They go... Do they go on an adventure? Do they fight a dragon or some mythical creature? Are there any mythical creatures? Is there magic? Does one of them know magic?
I wouldn't say magic. It's
like space age technology or
no,
aliens.
No technology, no aliens.
Was the book like a picture book, or was it like
No
a Harry
idea.
Potter type chapter
No
book?
idea.
You have no idea. Okay.
Did not read
Is there a lot of merchandising for this thing? Like you would say Hello Kitty is all merchandising, whereas opposed to Hercules.
No. It is comparable to Hercules and Mulan. It is literally one of the big ones. Like I don't. It's like the Lion King.
I'm trying to think of Disney movies from the 80s. Hop off my dick. A bunch of kids.
Oh my god.
Who
are there? Is it Disney?
It's in England.
Yeah.
Which
there aren't that many.
Is it an established like very old folklore? Like King Arthur or something, or is the book like the thing it was based off of?
I think it was based off the book. I don't think that it was like a long running.
It's like a Harry Potter thing.
Yeah. And again, much like Harry Potter, it takes place in London, but it kind of doesn't. The whole thing doesn't take place in London. Like they don't stay in London.
So the kids go somewhere.
Yeah.
Now we're fucking cooking.
Which is why I don't know if there are any cars because it wasn't relevant.
Do the kids leave this plane of reality, like a Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe scenario?
Yes.
Interesting.
I think yeah.
Twists and turns
I'd say yes.
down this perilous road. Does it have a soundtrack that's memorable and recognizable?
No.
Or like a Disney musical soundtrack, like your.
No.
Okay.
That might also be.
Is it a musical? Like, do the kids
no.
sing? Or... Okay.
There are a couple songs, none of which I care for or remember. Like, there are little musical elements, but I don't know if there's an actual full song, actually.
Okay. It's not The Wizard of Oz. I'm just going to name all the movies I know. I'm just going to check them off one by one. It's not Gone with the Wind.
No.
It's not The Shape of Water.
These are not Disney.
No. All the movies I know.
We don't have that much time.
I know. That's what I've been saying for half an hour. God. Okay. All the characters are human.
No.
All the main characters, like the group of friends, are humans. And they're kids.
Yep.
Are they under the age of like 10?
Yes.
They're little kids.
Yeah. They vary in age. But
sure. Are they siblings?
The main characters?
Are any of them siblings?
Yes.
Yeah. Do they fight a villain? Is there a villainous element? Is the villain a witch?
Nope.
Is the villain one person specifically?
Yep.
Or one character? Okay. Is that person very old?
Not very old, but he is not a child.
Is an adult? Okay.
He's also a man.
No. It's fine. I apparently have infinite guesses, so it's not like it matters.
Oh my god.
Okay, so they fight against a man. Does this man do magic?
No.
Okay. Does this man have... what the fuck is this movie?
It's so funny. Oh my god. You need to tell the readers prior to, like... Anyway.
I'm trying to think of all the Disney movies I know, and I know Sleeping Beauty, I know Cinderella.
Like, they're in Disney World. Like, they're super Disney. Like, they're a big deal in Disney. I'm pretty sure. Yes, I'm 100% positive. I have a picture with one of the characters.
What? Oh, is it Peter Pan?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
That's the character.
The dog from Peter Pan.
Nana!
Of course.
She even has a name! She wears a little bonnet and she gives them medicine. Oh my god, she's their babysitter.
Even now that you're telling me that there's a dog in Peter Pan, I don't believe you.
Were any of my... She's a Saint Bernard.
Sure.
Or something.
I don't remember this.
Like, she's
it
like
wouldn't matter.
Pound.
The problem...
I wasn't wrong.
With any...
I didn't steer you in the wrong direction.
Well...
It was London.
It is England.
Disney.
The problem...
And the main character, like, he is magical and he is, like, not human because he's presumably, like, a ghost.
Well,
but it depends on how you look at it.
No, he's definitely 100% human.
See? But he, like, can fly and he has magic.
No, that question shouldn't have even been, like, a...
But some people would say that he's dead. Like, he died and he gets to live in Neverland forever.
No, absolutely not.
Then, yeah, he's a human, and I did say I stood...
So, the problem, and this isn't really your fault, the problem is that when you said 30 years, I was just trying to cycle through all the movies from the 80s.
Okay.
The Peter Pan book came out in, like, 1905, and the movie came out in 1953.
Oh. I told you it was super old.
No, you said maybe 30 years. You said I think so.
If it came out before I was born, it's all grouped in the same thing.
Yeah.
But when you said, is it like Cinderella or like Snow White, I was going to be like, yes, it is along the path of those guys because it's old.
Interesting.
It's not
so as you see, dear reader, I'm excellent at this game.
He's usually so fast.
We can play another round and
Good
waste
God.
another hour-long episode. See you later, Pod
that'd be
Racers.
great. Bye.